Back again, Carty, with another little podcast for us. What do we got on the books today? What are we going to talk about? What do you think?
You know, I don't know. Fuck, dude. But we've been so busy this week, like just catching up from At least I have catching up from KeyWest. I was like running around, my head cut off.
I tell you what, KeyWest is a great place, man. Now that we're out of KeyWest, I can actually talk about KeyWest from like an outside perspective. That's a place I would absolutely go back to.
You know, dude,
100%.
I would too, and it is anything. It is. You are out of America, but you're in America.
Yeah,
like it is. I mean, it was one of the coolest destinations I've been to, and I've been a lot of places in my 30 years, and I really, really enjoyed it. I did not think I was going to like it. I'll be honest with you. I kind of went in with that kind of a shitty attitude or whatever, but holy crap, it brought it, man.
Yeah, we talked about it, I think, when we were there, which the video got all messed up.
Yeah, we
the camera kept
for that.
shutting off, so sorry about that if you were watching all
we were not in the right frame of mind to troubleshoot anything. Let's just be honest.
No,
like it was not going to work.
Half drunk from the night before, still probably, but yeah, I do really. Did you get that when you were down there?
I did.
Hoodie?
Yeah,
that hoodie's pretty sick.
Yeah, I actually really liked it.
Pretty
I
cool.
was buying something for Jovi. I'm like, we're gonna throw that in for me too.
Strings are awfully long, but
they are long.
I do like it.
It's supposed to be tied, I think, but at least I came tied. I don't know if that's right or not.
Yeah, I don't know. But
yeah, dude, I would go back even for a guy's trip. You don't think of Key West for a guy's trip, but we just had fun. Mm-hmm. It wasn't really anything other than just fun, laughing, having fun, just freaking, telling stories, drinking beer on our porch, and yelling at every single person that walked by.
Yeah, and no one cared. Everyone was just there to have a good time. I mean,
oh my God.
Literally, I don't think I could ever live there though. That life is a different lifestyle that I would never be able to maintain.
3 days.
Yeah, I couldn't. Yeah,
3 days. If you're going, I don't even know what we said in our last podcast, but 3 days. That's pretty much what you got.
It's pretty ideal for sure.
All right. Favorite bar in Key West? What would you think? What was your favorite place to go? What is one recommendation you're going to give the people before we end Key West talk forever?
Sloppy Joe's, and here's why. Sloppy Joe's, because it's in a very centralized spot. It's on a hot corner right there with all the other bars.
It is.
And the band that was there, Entertainment, I don't even know if they're a band.
Yeah,
they were a band.
I know we touched on our last one, I think.
Holy crap. They were freaking rocking. Those guys were good, man.
They were getting after it.
I mean, I would highly recommend that place solely because of that. And they're probably not there every single day, of course. But yeah, I would for sure say that. What about you? What's your one must-stop, go-to destination in Key West? On Duval, probably, would be my guess.
On Duval, okay. We'll keep it Duval-ish. I would say that I really enjoy. Well, it's just around the corner from Duval, but on the main drag still is honestly to start the night the Tiki House.
Tiki House.
I had a great time. Good live band, good live music, super strong drinks. Across the street from an amazing taco place called Amigos.
Yeah.
But it was a place just to chill and just to kind of get the night ramped up enough. It wasn't your normal places to go to, but that's a place I would 100% start the night off again with.
Every night, in my personal opinion, needs a place like that.
It does.
There's the other side of the spectrum where you have a ramp up, and then you have a hard correction of and we've been there. We won't talk about that today, but you can't have a place like that. And the Tiki Hut is an upbeat place.
It is. It's a good place to go to.
No doubt. Cool. So. That's Key West in a nutshell. And it was nice. I have never done this before because with my past of the CrossFit competition scene, I've only had so many PTO or days off throughout the course of the year. I was a new PT. I had like 3 days off the whole year, it felt like, and all of it was directed to CrossFit. Now I don't have that issue to where I took off the Thursday, the Friday, was there the weekend, and I took off that Monday, even though we got back Sunday. That Monday was luxurious. I did whatever I wanted. I mean, it was a nice day to catch up on everything. So people that have that ability to take time off, man, that's great.
Well, when you've never had that ability, it feels. I mean, it's got to feel amazing to be able to come back and just chill out for a little bit. Because we took some years off our lives. I mean, I can tell you that. I definitely took a week off, but I think it was definitely more than a week. So.
Yeah, I think sleeping is good for you, and we didn't do much of that. So
We did no sleep. I mean, we don't sleep much anyways as it is, but we did less out there.
yeah, we should get that figured out. Yeah. So then back into reality. Here we are now.
Here we are.
Dude, it is literally Thanksgiving week. I mean, tomorrow.
It's Thanksgiving.
It's Thanksgiving
What
week.
the?
Yeah.
I mean, my God. And it's been beautiful this fall.
Yeah.
We have the best fall weather I've ever. September, every single day was 80 and sunny. I think it rained one day in September. October, pretty much beautiful. November has been beautiful too.
Yeah, we've had 2 cold days, and one of them we were in Key West.
We were in Key West for.
So
Yeah,
who cares?
snowed.
Yeah, it's
even
been
stick.
very, very nice. That's for sure.
It's supposed to be 50. It's supposed to be 60 degrees on Wednesday this week.
I mean, how can you argue that on
That is
Thanksgiving?
rare for us.
Yeah, it's actually my stepdaughter's birthday today, so happy birthday, Cadence, if you're listening. So that's
Happy birthday, girl.
That's pretty cool. She's 14, so she can start driving now. I mean, not right now.
Yeah.
She has to pass a couple tests and whatever else, but in Iowa, you can get behind the wheel and you can drive a car basically to school and to
Work.
school functions,
Yeah.
and work and things like that. So, got to get her a job. Maybe
14
start
is-
working at Milltown.
14 just seems so young. And but on top of that, you know, I never had the need to. Did you ever have the need to drive before 16? I think I don't know. I started driving the second I turned 16, but that was about it.
I think it would have been more helpful to my parents with all the sports that I did,
Yeah.
because I didn't have like an older brother or an older sibling or anything.
sure.
Like, I was the oldest one, so they would have to drive me back and forth to and from school for practice, which was year round. I mean, I played football, baseball, basketball every year. So
But also, was it really that? Was the school permit that big of a thing back in the day? I don't feel like it was.
There wasn't
I don't
any-
even know any of my friends. I think one of my friends had one. And he drove us everywhere,
yeah. But I don't.
and he had a job, like a legit job. Like this dude didn't do anything else but work.
Yeah, I guess I can't even really remember. I mean, I graduated in 2011.
Yeah.
So that was 10 years ago.
Exactly right.
So I mean, that was 2 years before. There were 4 years before that.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I don't even remember what I ate for breakfast this morning.
Yeah,
Well, actually,
I just
Milltown.
don't. I don't remember people really using it that much. At least I did. It wasn't something we needed.
Yeah. I also lived in Illinois, so I don't even know if you had the ability to do that until I don't think you could
Recently.
So yeah, I
Yeah.
don't know. To be honest with you, someone fact check us on that.
It's a good idea though. It's a good thing to have.
Yeah.
If you got a responsible 14-year-old.
Yeah.
I don't even want to be behind the wheel when I was 14. I was so fucking stupid when I was in high school.
Yeah, I think it takes
I'd have
a
crashed and
certain
killed myself
individual
and
for
probably
sure.
somebody else. But it is what it is.
Well, I did want to ask, because I'm curious, because we keep posting videos and people are super interested about it, about Ironman training and how that is going. So why don't you fill us in on how things have been going, how is training going? Do you feel like you're actually making progress or getting into it or whatever else?
Yeah. Probably should update because it's hard to update via video too because it's just like I've got all this stuff planned, I've got to hit everything. There's no real update. But we're exactly 2 months and 20 days in now. Obviously, I didn't do anything in Key West besides pretty much CrossFit. I hope Paul's not listening to this because edit that out. But it's going, so it's weird. Like today, had to wake up at 5 a.m. because I had a hour and 35-minute true form run. The one thing I will say that it's taught me, there is no procrastination with Ironman training. Zero. And it can be learned and you can get better. But like, in CrossFit, we used to come in here and lay around on the foam roller and Ben would roll out his calf for an hour. You can't do that. You don't have the time to get in what you have to get in to do that. So I walked in the gym today at 5:15. I fake stretched my calf for 33 seconds and I started running for an hour and 35 minutes. Just boom, on the true form started running. So that's one thing I've learned. Also, I'm starting to learn the difference between your heart rate and really truly the zones you can sit in for longer periods of time. Because as you know, in CrossFit, we don't really think about that at all.
0%.
It's always just going as hard as you can. And really because of the different movements in CrossFit, you've got to know your body and what spikes your heart rate, but you don't have time to look at your watch. You can't. This is limiting mobility in CrossFit, right? You can't have this on. It would annoy you.
Right.
So that's one big thing is like you've got to know exactly where you're sitting, look at your watch where you're at. It's going really good, but if you want my honest to God opinion of 2.5 months in now, I just don't really like it.
Really?
No.
I feel like this is your jam. Like,
I'm good at it.
Yeah, well,
I'm not gonna lie.
There's a difference between liking something and being good at it, I guess. So
I'm not gonna sit here and say that I'm the fucking best Ironman athlete because that's a total lie. But for being 225 pounds, actually I am down 8 pounds. Well, before KeyWest I was down 8 pounds, but I'm about 220 now. I started at 225. Yeah, I'm just. You have to spend so much time away from your family. You have to spend so much time thinking about what you're going to do next that it's just not. I mean, I could get in 3 workouts a day back when we were CrossFitting, and each one was 45 minutes. Yeah. And it was like 5 a.m., 9, and then I'd go again in the afternoon, and it was like boom, 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 done. I'm out. And now it's like hour 35, 2 hours in the afternoon.
Yeah, you certainly can't. You can't just pick up in the middle of the day and just hit a quick session. There's
Correct.
no such thing as a quick session with Ironman.
No.
Yeah, that's
and you can't make it go any faster because it's the time you put in.
Yeah.
Like a CrossFit workout, if you have an hour, you can get in whatever you need to get in probably 40 minutes.
Yeah.
But you just can't. You just can't do it. Am I enjoying some of it, and am I learning more than I ever thought I would learn about even my own body and pacing? Yes, I am. I'll be honest with you. So I think I'm going to be able to bring more things back to our community. But overall, do I truly like it? Do I enjoy it? There are parts of it that I do enjoy, but overall, I would rather be CrossFitting 100 or 99 times out of 100.
What about how's your body been holding up? Because you're a big frickin' dude. I mean, to be just pounding and pounding and pounding, do you feel like that's been, pounding on your joints or anything like that, or you've been holding up pretty good?
And everybody's told me you're going to tear this, tear that. You know what? Number one, I don't care at all. That doesn't bother me. I don't even think about that. I feel freaking great.
Good.
I feel fine.
Well, that's my PT.
When we first started, my freaking ankles hurt so bad. Like, because it wasn't used to that.
Yeah.
But since they've warmed up and just like, oh, this is what we do now, bro, they've been fine. And my lower back when I was here, dude, compared to CrossFit and having to go lift a bunch of weight, like, I don't do that. So it was like, I mentally had to get prepared to go do 1 rep max squat cleans and squat snatches and overhead squats. Now I'm like, oh, my body's designed to do this stuff. It's a little bit easier. I do need to lose 20 pounds, but just to be more efficient, But I will say it's.
Are you going to try to lose 20 pounds?
I am.
You are going to have to.
Yeah, I am.
So what's the time domain? Because I don't know much about Ironman training. I know it's a long. You can train forever. I feel like if you have long enough time. But what is the time domain or the perfect time domain that you want to be in when you're starting to lose weight? To where you're like, do you ramp back up? Or like, I don't understand.
Yeah, so that's a great question. Here's my answer for you. I got no idea because I don't know. I'm just going to lose weight, and by race time, and by, I would say 2 months before race time, I want to be at about my playing weight, my racing weight. So I'm practicing with my paces at that weight.
I got you.
Because right now I'm practicing at a 220-pound dude. That's just too heavy. Like, eventually, over 12 hours, 15 hours, whatever it is, that muscle and the energy and all that shit you got to put into it is going to pull you back. That's just the way it is.
For sure.
So, after KeyWest is now done, and we might have a little couple, we might have a bachelor party coming up that we're going on and some other things, but for the most part, all travel is done. Having the kid might throw a tad bit of a hiccup.
Jessie's a trooper. She's got it.
She's got
it figured out.
Well, and the vasectomy that I'm getting now, too. But besides those two things.
I don't think there's much of a downtime, though, after a vasectomy. One guy told me that he took like a week off of like not lifting any heavy, and he was totally fine after that. I don't know much about
I don't know either.
Though. Should probably look into that.
Well, Armin said he had like elephant nuts for a year. So I was like, yeah, I can't do that.
Armin's the craziest dude on the planet, though. So I don't know.
I'm spitting up blood, and I'm like, why don't you go back to the doctor? I don't go to doctors. Okay. Whatever.
Oh man, that guy's
Whatever.
insane. He's your business partner, kind of sometimes, but
I tell you what, though, man, the 2.5 hour, the 2.5 months has been fun. I enjoy the longer cardio now. I do, I enjoy. I'm getting better at pacing in wads. I can realize, and I don't know if that's because I have to go slower now or what, but I'm better at consciously thinking about where my heart rate is and how I'm doing when I do wads, which is very not often now. But I will say the Ironman training has really made me think that longer training at lower heart rate is definitely more beneficial than I ever thought it was. Even though we do more long stuff here in any CrossFit gym in the world.
Agreed.
There's no CrossFit gym that does longer workouts than we do, and there could be some out there, but we do a lot of long stuff. And it definitely makes you think that, oh, I can go longer and I'll be just fine.
yeah, well, that's the thing too, is you simply don't know what you don't know. You know what I'm saying? So once you start to know or figure out some of these things, which is kind of a lead into the crypto thing at some point, but you don't know what you don't know. But at the same time, doing those longer things, people just don't like to spend the time. So if you're forced to spend that time, and someone's telling you on how to spend your time, like your coach, saying, "Hey, this is what you do for the week, or this is what you do for the day," it makes you figure it out for yourself, which is kind of cool, I guess.
Well, it's so much up here because it's not, and I don't know how I'm going to feel in the next, and we're going to have these throughout, but I don't know how I'm going to feel in the next few months or whatever, and how the body's going to change and whatever else, but I can say that you're going to have to be willing to cut out social stuff and things that you don't want to do, and that is where my struggle is already becoming because of all the social things we do, realizing I got to wake up at 4:30 in the morning on Sunday, and I got to be on the True Form for an hour and 35 minutes.
Yeah, but at the same time, like, if a normal person has to do that, they're probably not going to do that, but we've freaking been there. We've done
for
that.
sure.
We've shunned our family, we've shunned our friends for games training. We say, hey, you know what? It's Colin time, so I'll see you in 3 months.
Peace out.
You're able to do that, so I think
But I will say, though, is that was to be the best in the world with 6 other people.
That's true.
I'm just trying to finish a fucking race. I'm just trying to finish a race. I know there ain't no chance of me ever winning. I'd have to give 3. I think in 3 years, honestly, if I gave 3 full years to Ironman, I'll be honest, I think I could be pretty freaking good.
Yeah, you have the.
If I really want to do I want to? No.
Yeah.
Not for this guy.
Yeah, that's why I can't do it with you, buddy. I don't know, I can't do it.
Anyways, that's how it's going right now. I got a lot more to say, but it's too long for this podcast. What do you think? So, one thing I would like for our viewers and our people to know is we've been getting more and more and more into this crypto thing. And me and you have talked about it. We talked about it a lot in KeyWest. Where do you see this Crypto Joe, Crypto Corner going? I mean, where are we going with that? Let's just have an open discussion between you and I. I don't know. What are we doing?
Yeah, we've definitely talked about it. And it's all behind the scenes stuff right now. Like, not much has come out onto our channel. A couple of videos that I've posted. What is Bitcoin? What are altcoins?
Well, you're learning
what's
too.
What's new? And I am learning too. But behind the scenes, we were talking about the other day, it's weird now because I am fully engulfed in crypto itself, to where when I pick my phone up, it's not just to scroll through Facebook anymore. It's to go on YouTube to learn more about crypto. Like, dude, I'm sucked in. I mean, I drank the Kool-Aid, so to speak, like they say in the CrossFit world. So I think for our channel specifically, it's probably going to start diving more to the crypto aspect and more consistent posts about crypto and crypto news and educating people. I mean, I was even talking to your brother yesterday or 2 days ago whenever I saw him at Milltown, and I was listening. I pulled up through the drive-thru. He's like, hey, what can I get you? I had BitBoy Crypto playing on my phone over the stereo. He's like, hey, what are you listening to? I'm like, oh, BitBoy Crypto. He's like, who's that? I was like, you don't know. I mean, this is all I listen to.
I'm coming in.
How do you not know this?
I'm coming inside.
He's like, if I knew anything about crypto, man, I would totally invest in it. I was like, well, here's the deal. I can try to help you out here. So I think just to help people understand and help people gain knowledge about it, I think between the two of us, we are going to dive deeper into it. Whether you guys like it or not, it's going to happen.
Well, we want our audience to know that we talk to regular people. We're regular dudes who make regular amounts of money, who are trying to educate and help other people who do the same. You know, and that's the thing is that, you know, obviously 9 months ago I had no idea what it was, and then I literally see this account and I'm like, whoa, this actually does work if you pick right projects and stuff like that. And with your knowledge and your ability to, I mean, you're starting to read charts, you're starting to get pretty deep into it. I think we would be crazy not to go further with this crypto. The difference I see us with the struggle is that we love this fitness stuff. We love this stuff over here. We love helping people nutrition-wise. But these nutrition and fitness videos are so difficult to make. Yes. I don't want anybody to think that we're the best people in the world. We work the hard. I don't want to say that. But, I mean, just yesterday alone, we put 6 hours into a video alone, and that's not even including you editing it all yourself.
Yeah, it came out to be pretty much an 11-minute video for 6 hours of going to the store, getting all of this food. Yep. This video is going to come out on Friday, actually, the day after Thanksgiving, which is Black Friday. But, I mean, the videos take so much time where on the other side, the flip side, you can literally just do a live video about what is happening in the market on crypto, and people appreciate that.
Yes.
I mean, people appreciate both, but the amount of extra legwork to utilize one versus the other is just a different beast.
Yeah, I don't think we'll ever stop.
No.
I don't think we're saying that.
No.
I think we'll still do challenges. We'll still do this. I think we'll just have more of Mark film this type of stuff when he's in town with us. And the crypto may end up being its own channel, maybe not, or maybe we post just less here, but still have fun with it. And then our big main thing is going all in on crypto, because one thing I do notice the crypto people do extremely well is that they post every single day.
Yeah.
And that's how they get their subs.
Yep.
Every day. And they want people to help, because one thing we've learned from doing this YouTube, or I've learned, I don't want to speak for you, is that if you're doing it thinking you're going to make money, quit. Because you're not going to. You're not going to for a long time. So you've got to do it because you love it, because you want to help people, whatever your reason is. But if you're doing it solely because you're going to make money, you're not going to make it, because you're going to be upset that you're not making any money and all you're doing is spending it.
Yep, and then you're just going to quit.
You're going to quit, 100%.
Yeah, you know what we need to figure out how to do is to try to get kind of like a collaboration with other YouTubers or people on this podcast or something like that, because people like to see normal people talking to normal people. Mm-hmm. I hate to say it. You know, a Joe Rogan podcast, of course, he's not really a normal person, but he likes to talk to other people and just kind of pick their brains. So even like BitBoy Crypto, for example, they do segments weekly with 4, 5, 6 other YouTubers, and they're all on there, and now everyone's channel is growing because huge. Everyone's loving each other. Yep. You know, so
absolutely.
Stuff like that is massive.
And really, you have to have a certain amount of following to really make that happen. Or you know, we reach out to freaking BitBoy and just say, hey, man, let's get freaking Crypto Joe on here. Let's go. And you've obviously got the knowledge to be able to do it. Yeah,
I don't know. So that's a very vague, broad topic of where we're probably going with this, but we just wanted to keep you guys informed of where that's going to lead to, for sure.
It's not going to be tomorrow, not going to be the next day, but over a certain amount of time, pretty soon you're going to be seeing more posts probably on crypto than you are of just us having to sit down and make a 10-hour video every single week, because those are hard to make when you've got schedules we've got.
Yeah, exactly right. You know what I'm actually most excited about with this whole thing is how many people are going to say they hate crypto right now.
Oh yeah.
And then in a year from now, or 2 years from now, or whenever it is, people are gonna be like, "Oh my God, I love crypto. How come you guys didn't know about crypto?" Like, we've been talking about crypto for like years now. Like, where have you been, bro? Like, we've been trying to help you help yourself, but I love that. That's what I see.
And people, you know, one thing we're gonna have to get used to as well is, well, you more so than me, is that people are gonna disagree with you. Mm-hmm. They're gonna say that you lost all their money and blah blah. You know, whatever. Shut up. This ain't financial advice. Do your own thing. But your crypto is going to crash. Where it's at right now, it's kind of on a super big dip right now. So if you wanted to get in right now, I think it'd be okay. But it is going to crash to the bottom of bottoms in the next probably 2.5, 3 months.
Yep.
For a year and a half.
It's bound to happen. I mean, it's going to happen. It goes in cycles. It goes in waves. Everyone that knows anything about crypto should know that this is going to happen. So,
and then when everybody's running for the door, you better be running the opposite way with your freaking bags of cash, because that's how you make money.
Start buying.
If we had a shit ton of money,
God,
man, we can make a lot of money.
Money makes money. It really does.
There's no doubt that it helps.
Mm-hmm.
It brings a lot of problems too. I'm not gonna lie to you. I know a lot of rich people with a lot of issues as well, but
That's true.
You know, it is what it is.
That's true. Man, what else we got? Got anything else fun, exciting? How's your kill cliff?
I gotta go to Disney on Ice today.
Dude, yeah, it should be fun. You'll like it.
You know,
what time is it? Tonight?
I gotta leave at 2:00.
Oh,
yeah.
gotcha.
So I gotta go to Disney. That's why I came in that early to do that. Is that I just want all that away. I gotta go to the store. How much do you guys spend on groceries?
You spend way too much.
Our grocery bill is absolutely absurd.
Colin told me one time how much he spends on groceries. I'm not gonna say how much it was, but I thought to myself, what do you buy? Like pieces of gold laying around the IV or what? I mean, I don't even understand.
I went to Fresh Time just this week for a little weekly haul because obviously I was in Key West and we came home and didn't have. I mean, we couldn't have fed a mouse. Our cupboards were so freaking bare. We couldn't have fed a mouse. So I go to Fresh Time, $398.
Yeah, that's a one. I mean,
and it's already gone. Some of it's because I'm feeding, the beast, my dad. I mean, but, jeez, I don't know if that's we don't eat out very much, so that helps. But
this is Iowa $390 too. This isn't no New York or California.
No.
People in California are like, $390. I spent that last night at dinner. Like, no. We're not talking about that. I mean, there's different levels of money here. So, yeah, we don't spend that much money there at the store. My wife doesn't eat much food. My stepdaughter doesn't eat much food. My 2-year-old doesn't eat much food.
Your stepdaughter doesn't eat any food.
Cadence doesn't eat any food.
I mean, I've never even seen her really eat.
No. She very rarely will she eat more than half of what's on her plate, and there's normally not that much food on that plate.
Yeah.
So.
That's true.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's our biggest bill.
That is insane to me, to be completely honest. Oh, okay, by the way, we need you, if you're listening to this, if you've made it this far in this podcast, clearly you like something that we have talked about. You have been entertained by us to the smallest degree. So you have to make sure, please, for the love of YouTube, that you like this video for the algorithm, of course, and that you subscribe to our channel if you are not subscribed.
Yeah.
Also, while you're there, why don't you just hit the notification bell so that you get these all the time, every time we post, which is pretty much Monday and Thursday or Monday and Friday or one day on the weekend. Mm-hmm. But if the crypto thing comes out, it's going to be more frequently than that. So do all of those things. Maybe tell your friend about us. Maybe repost one of our things on Facebook because we post all the time on Facebook. Something like that. It will help us out tremendously.
Yeah, that's definitely how you get better at YouTube.
That's it. Yeah, talking about those. You know what we're really bad about is videoing things like when we're out in public. We've already talked about that.
That should be videoed.
And filmed. We used to be terrible at it when we were working out, like videoing ourselves working out to like shake our butt on Instagram. Like we don't do that. And the other thing we're bad about is telling people, hey, you need to like and subscribe, and taking thumbnails.
Yeah,
we're the worst thumbnails.
We're the worst.
We have never done it.
We did a 6-hour shoot yesterday. 6-hour shoot, and we didn't take a single thumbnail.
We didn't take a picture.
One.
We did not take a picture.
And we talked about at the beginning of the 6 hours about taking our thumbnails
every time.
And when to take them.
We do it every time. Maybe one day we can hire someone that is our thumbnail picture taker.
Hey, you're gonna follow us around, and the only thing you say every 8 minutes is thumbnail, and that's it. You don't give any suggestions. You don't do shit.
Yeah.
You sit back there and you just say thumbnail.
I want this person to have a crazy hat on too. So every time I see him, I think to myself, I need to take a thumbnail.
And we're gonna get you a shirt that says thumbnail on it.
Yeah.
Well, honestly, maybe it'll be even easier if we're doing a lot of crypto stuff. You can't mess that one.
No, that's an easy one for sure. Maybe we should make shirts that say thumbnail. Yeah.
We probably should.
Yeah.
Honestly.
All right, well, thumbnail, you got anything else for the old podcast-aroo today? Whatever we want, podcasts.
You know what's funny about these Whatever We Want podcast?
What?
These are the most enjoyable videos we shoot. And just for me personally, I fucking love them.
Yeah.
We have zero agenda. The setup is minimal or easy. And we just are able to do whatever the heck we want.
Well, and two, we have a lot of skills, the two of us. But both of us are able to just blab and just talk.
We are.
And this is exactly what we're doing, is just blabbing and talking about
I mean, we
Literally
talked
whatever.
about zero things today about what we were going to talk about. You texted me what? You texted me at 8:19, and what did I tell you? I said I could be there at 9:19.
You did say that.
And that's literally, here we are doing a podcast that we both forgot about, and we started the show off of a Key West shirt.
Yep. And just ran.
And just ran with it.
That's right.
So, other than that, dude, I got nothing. But I enjoy these podcasts. Even if we do go away from more of these videos, more crypto videos, I don't think we'll ever get rid of the podcast.
No, it's a fun bit. We need to get it onto the podcast platform though. Is what we need to do.
We need to get those one mics that come over so you can hold it like this.
Yeah, and we can move it.
Yeah.
If we had to. I love those things. They just stay in place too. Just like don't move.
Maybe that'll be a Christmas present to ourselves.
Nice.
A couple $500 mics.
Santa
What's
Claus
the difference?
coming
What's the
with
difference at this point?
Yeah, might as well.
I mean, you know.
Who cares? All right. Well, I think that's all I got for the Rolly little podcast.
Yeah, I need to go to the store.
All right, cool. You go to the store. It's my stepdaughter's birthday, so we got to go do some stuff. And she actually has volleyball today, so we got to go do that. All right. We will catch you guys next time. Whatever we want podcasts. We're out of here.
Doses.